US President Donald Trump has vowed to prevent Israel from annexing the West Bank as he intensifies efforts to end the Gaza war, while Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is visiting the United States. Now, Netanyahu will address the United Nations on Friday and later meet Trump in Washington. This as Israeli ministers muse of annexing the West Bank in response to recognition of a Palestinian state by France, UK and several other Western powers. But Trump, who has offered crucial support to Netanyahu amid mounting global pressure, has made clear that he would not back the annexation.
On Gaza, did you promise leaders this week that you would not allow Israel to annex the West Bank? Is that something that you
I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. No, I will not allow.
Well, Trump also voiced optimism about ending the war, echoing the confidence which was expressed a day earlier on the sidelines of the UN by envoy Steve Witkoff. Now, he said that they're pretty close to having a deal.
On Gaza, did you promise leaders this week that you would not allow Israel to annex the West Bank? Is that something that you
I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. No, I will not allow.
Without mentioning Trump, a lawmaker from the far-right religious Zionism party has called for Israel to go ahead with annexing the West Bank before the new elections are held. And this is in defiance of the American leader. Well, on social media platform X, MKSV Zukhut said that the Jewish people's sovereignty over the Jewish homeland does not depend on any external source, even as loving and friendly as can be, calling European countries' recognition of Palestinian state insane. He stressed that Israel must apply sovereignty over the West Bank already. Now, Trump met with the leaders of key Arab and Muslim nations who warned him of consequences if Israel moved ahead. Saudi Arabia's foreign minister, Prince Faisal bin Farhan, said that Trump understands the risks and dangers of annexation in the West Bank.
I feel confident that President Trump understood the position of the Arab and Muslim countries, and I think the President in the US understands very well the risks and dangers of annexation in the West Bank.
The risk of West Bank annexation remains even as air and ground attacks persist in the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military said on Thursday that 700,000 Palestinians have fled the Gaza city in the north to the south of the Gaza Strip since late August. Well, the UN's humanitarian agency, OHCA, said that many people have been displaced and the displacement movements have been recorded since mid-August and mostly from Gaza City. I remind you, the UN estimated that at the end of August, that was around 1 million people who lived in the city and its surroundings, where it has declared famine. Meanwhile, 4 global news services, including the AP, Reuters and AFP, this week released a short film advocating for access by international journalists in Gaza. The film premiered in New York at an event hosted by the Committee to Protect Journalists, CPJ, tied to the UN General Assembly's meeting of world leaders this week. The video showed moving images from various conflicts going back to World War II and highlighted the impact of the work of photojournalists who covered major moments in history in Rwanda, Vietnam, Ethiopia and the current war in Gaza. BBC's David Dimley has said that international journalists must now be allowed into Gaza to share the burden with Palestinian reporters there.